Okay, so in our previous lesson, you saw how if statement is being used to actually identify, identify our items based on the given variable. Alright, so here I have a similar program, no changes at all. Okay, everything is the same: subject code, subject name, credit hour, credit cost, fee. Alright, but the only difference is I'm using a switch case statement. Okay, switch case statement and if statement are actually the same. You use it to check, okay, which item matches that particular value. Alright, if it matches, you can take the values again and then you can actually do further processing. Alright, so this is the entire code. I've done it earlier. Alright, so let's go one by one. Alright, so here I have the declaration. Okay, so now as you know, in JavaScript you don't have to declare variables. Alright, but it is good for you to do so. Okay, next I ask the user to key in subject code. Alright, so whatever that the user enter, it will be kept inside my subject code. Now, instead of using if statement, I'm using a switch case statement. Alright, so here you start with switch, and then in the brackets, you have the item that you want to check. So in our case now, we want to check the subject code. So I put subject code in the brackets. Now, based on that, I have a few cases here. Of course, I have only 3 cases because I only have 3 subjects. Okay, so in case the person key in this, in case the person keys in this, okay, that is how it works. Alright, in case the person keys in this. So this is what happens. Alright, but remember, in a switch case statement, break is very important. So if let's say the person chooses DCS 5288, so this is the case. So what will happen? The subject code, the subject name is this, it will take it. The credit hour is this, it will take it. Okay, nothing more. I want to stop, so you need to break. If you did not break, it will go to the next case and then all your values will be wrong. Remember that each case must have a break. The default, okay, for the default, the break is optional. Why? Because the default is the last statement to be executed. Alright, default meaning if none of these cases match, then it'll go to the default. Alright, so this is what we have done. And did you notice that I use single quote and also double quotes? I'm just showing you that if you want to put single quote also can. If you want to put double quotes also can. Okay, and if you notice this one, okay, this particular case, the item is the same. Alright, the item is the same, but this particular information is for both of these cases. This particular subject, program design, have 2 codes. One is an old code, one is a new code. So if either the old or the new code is being entered, it should give me the same subject with the appropriate credit hour. So if you want to do that, you can do this. Okay, case DCS 5038 colon followed by case DCS 5039 colon, then these are the items for it. So actually, if you really want to see it properly, this should come here. Okay, something like this. Okay, and then for both of these cases, these are the item. So this is how it should look like. The earlier one, I actually put this particular statement down. It's up to you. It works. Alright, it works either way. Okay, and at the end of the day, once that particular case is found, it will stop and then it will go straight out here after the switch case statement, and then it will proceed and display the appropriate information. Alright. For switch case statement, remember you need to have curly braces. Open curly braces and then you close curly braces. Alright. So very, very, very simple. So let's run this. Let's try this. And let's put DCS 5038. Okay. And there you go. Alright. It will take program design and it will take 4 credit hour multiplied with 120 and you'll get 480. So it'll come in, okay, when it checks for subject code, it comes in. It checks, is it DCS 5288? No. Alright. Then it'll bypass all this. Bypass, go to the next case. Is it DCS 5038? No. But there's another case over here. Is it DCS 5039? Yes. So it'll do all this and then straight away break. Break meaning stop. Don't go to the next case. Stop and then go out of the switch statement and then finish it up. Okay, that is what is happening. Let's say I run again. I put in an invalid code, www. Okay. Subject code not found. This is a alert. Alright. So what it does is, it'll go here. Okay, let me put OK. Still, it displays this. Alright, so basically, it comes to the subject code switch statement. It'll check. Is it www? No. www? No. www? No. So straight away, it'll go to the default statement. So it displayed the alert, but then it still continues. It won't stop here, guys. Okay, it won't stop here. It will still continue with the rest of the program. Even though it's not right, it still displays the output. Okay, so how do we make changes to make sure that it is not displaying the output if the subject code is not right? So what you can do is, so now, how to make it slightly better? So what you can do is, you can add an if statement. Alright, you can add an if statement. So what does this if statement do? It is actually similar to the one that we saw earlier. The only thing that I did is, I changed the or to and. I changed the equal signs to not equal sign. So straight away, if it doesn't fulfill this criteria, straight away an alert will be given. Alright. Now, this alert is here already. So I don't actually need the default over here. I can remove it. It is not compulsory. Alright. Because I have already done the checking here. So whatever that is coming under else, right? Everything should be okay. So I don't need a default statement anymore. Okay. So if I run this now, save this, I run this. Let's put a wrong subject code. Okay. I get an alert message. And then okay. I don't get anything. This is how it should be, because if the subject is wrong, I don't have to display any information. Just give a message to the user and that's it. Finish. Alright. So just a bit of modification, adding an if statement, and everything else becomes a bit better. The rest of the program is still the same. Addition of if statement, removal of the default, the rest is the same. So all this will work if my code is correct. So all this will work. If my code is not right, this statement will run and terminate the program. It will not calculate, it will not display. Okay, so let's go through the code again from top to bottom. For the switch statement, okay, for the switch statement, remember, here I've done a bit of comment. Switch statement is done to compare string, character, integer. It is not used to compare floating point values. Like if you want to compare 3.17, no, we don't really use that for switch. Okay, so let's go down a bit. If you want to compare floating point numbers, it's better to compare within a range. And if you want to have range, it's better to use if statement. Okay, that is the entire program. So please do your own comparison between if statement and switch case statement.